Hey guys, well here's an interesting beast. This is a Holley carburetor I found at the junkyard today. And usually whenever I run across any kind of Holley 4-barrel, I'll pick it up. I knew what this was, but I hadn't seen one of these in quite a long time. This is a Holley List 7855. This is a Spreadbore Holley. This is not a square bore like most of them. This is intended as a replacement for Thermoquads on a Dodge or Plymouth engine set up for the Chrysler Mopar transmission linkage. And that's actually what I found this on. It was in a van with a 360 in it, about 81 or 2 or 3, something like that. So I went ahead and grabbed it, $23 for it. I didn't want to pass it up. This is a 650 vacuum secondary Holley. It's got a divorce choke. You know, Chryslers have a divorce choke. This carburetor is different. I'm not necessarily a Holley expert, but I know some differences in this kind of carburetor and a regular Holley. I'll tell them to you. This one, as you notice right off the bat, does not have an external adjustment for the floats. It does have the float bowls that detach, the front and rear, but there's no adjustments for the floats. You have to do it internally. That's kind of like a Holley 1920 1-barrel. It's got the side inlet fuel down here. That's where the factory goes normally. And it's got a vent here, as you can see, right up on top there. That's for your bowl vent. This is your bowl vent tube. Of course, when you open the accelerator, it lets that open up. It's got a transfer tube. It's got dual float bowls, of course. Like I said, this is a single pumper carburetor. This is your mixture adjustment over here. At least I think it is. I'm not too familiar with that. I've never seen. That's normally where your sight bowl is for your float bowls. But let's take a look at the bottom of this thing. See, it's very much a spread bore. 2 small primaries, 2 large secondaries. Of course, like I said, this vacuum secondary. The way a vacuum secondary works is this is a vacuum chamber over here, and it's got a rod linkage type of deal here, and it's got a spring in there. And normally, when the engine's running, it's got vacuum applied to it, and it holds this closed here. But when the vacuum goes away, this sucker, let me turn that over. Spring's open, so it's got your accelerator pump. I guess this is common to Holleys. Like I said, I'm not a Holley expert, but of course, I guess this is your pump cam here, what they call it, pump cam, adjustable here, like a lot of Holleys. It's got a vacuum brake here, just for the choke. It's got PCV here. It's got another back here, and it's got more vacuum ports than you normally find on a regular Holley. And this was neat. It came with this nice insulator, phenolic resin insulator. So that was great, man. I'll keep this. I'm curious about this. I've heard mixed stories about these carburetors, that they either run great or they don't run great, and they don't ever get the mileage that a Quadrajet would get. But I'm going to go ahead and rebuild the Quadrajet I got for that 360 out there. Hopefully the 360 runs, but I'm going to do that, use that one for now, and then I'll keep this one, and down the road I may overhaul this one and just try it out, see how it works and how it sounds and everything like that, because I'm pretty curious about it. But for now, I'll put it back into storage. So I think this is either going to be they call these a 4165 or 4175. It's either or. But okay, guys, thought you might like to see something different for a change. Have a good one.